Who are you doing things for? Are you doing them for the pleasures of others, or are you doing them because it feels right in your heart? You have to stop trying to dress for other people, trying to be who other people think you're supposed to be, because at the end of the day, it's God's opinion that matters most. You have to stop trying to worry about what other people are going to think about you, because who cares about their opinion? You should dress how you want to dress. Be who you want to be, not what other people tell you have to be. Just because a trend is something doesn't mean you have to follow it. You can put on this fake personality as much as you can, but deep down on the inside, you know that's not who you are. You know it, because it's not who you are. You're that sweet personality, and stop trying to be one of those sassy, try to be the popular people, have more friends, because most of the time when you want all those more friends, it comes with more drama. Okay? You've got to stop putting this mask, is what I call. You put a mask on your face for people to try to accept you. They put this fake personality, I call a mask again, for other people to accept you. But the problem is, you don't have to do it. That mask isn't who you are. Those true friends those true friends you believe, true friends anyway, are going to accept you by having that mask on. But guess what? They're just accepting you for the mask. They're not accepting you for who you are. That's the problem with most girls these days, because they focus on what other people are doing and not on themselves. You have to stop trying to make the measure what other people are going to try to tell you, because at the end of the day, their measure it's who cares about their measure is what God's measure. As long as you're pleasing the Lord, that's what's important. Now you have to stop trying to put on this sassy mentality because you think people are going to accept you. Because at the end of the day, when you see those other people over there, you see them being the sassy or popular girls, you can call them. You see them at the other table, lunch table or something like that, and all you can think about is what happens if you're sitting there. Well, guess what? God has you sitting at that place where you're at, even if it's not any people, even if it's just one person. Be happy for what you have and stop looking for what other things you can have. So here's the thing, though. I'm gonna go back to that point. When you see those other people standing there, you see those other people sitting there, the popular girls, the people you think are higher than you. Well, guess what? There's a reason that you're not sitting there. If God really wanted you at that table, you'd be sitting there. So don't try to run away from God's ideas and try to go on your own, because you're gonna run right back to the beginning, kind of like Jonah. You know how he tried to avoid God, he tried to run away from God, and guess what? He wound up getting eaten by a big fish. Okay? You don't want to be eaten. It's probably stinky. So stop, and then you remember, Jonah went to the beginning again, and he did what God told him to do. That's sort of like me. I'm telling you everything from personal experiences. You've got to stop it trying to put on this fake mentality, because that isn't what the Lord tells you to do. You need to listen to the Lord. Okay? Now, stop trying to focus on other people. Stop trying to focus on what they're doing, because truth of the matter is, you could be having true friends around you, but you're avoiding them and losing them in the process. And guess what? You're going to be all alone. This has happened. That particular part has not happened to me, but for people I know, has happened to them. You can lose true friends in the process of trying to put on that fake mask. Because at the end of the day, when you go to college, you go to high school, wherever, those people aren't going to be there. And who you're going to be with? Yourself. And you're going to look back at those photos, look back at those videos from when you were in your middle school, prime years, whatever you want to call it. You're going to be like, why did I not do this for myself? Now you may be thinking, what do you mean by dress how you want to dress? What do you mean by dress how I want to dress? Well, here's what I mean. You might notice that a lot of the popular sassy people, leggings, hoodie, nothing's wrong with hoodies or anything like that, but it just depends on how you wear it. People are dressing sassy, makeup. Stop trying to put on this fake mentality for more people to accept you. Because at the end of the day, It's about how you accept yourself. Now, if you can't even accept yourself, what makes you think other people are going to accept you? You can't expect that other people are going to accept you, and people are going to think you're cool and more popular and things like that if you don't believe you're popular yourself. So when you hang out with those friends, those regular friends, stop trying so hard. The word try shouldn't even be in your dictionary when you're around them, because you shouldn't be trying. If you can't put your true self around them, then that actually means they're not true friends. They're not the true self, they're not the true friends, okay? So stop putting on that fake mentality and actually be who you are in the Lord. Now, the Lord told me to make this video for you. You may think, I don't need this. Well, actually, maybe you do, because you clicked on this video. So trust the Lord. Don't try to run away, because you're gonna have to end back up at the beginning, just like Jonah did. So stop running away, and truly, I like to say, be on a pool and truly just be on your back and truly just trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. A lot of people these days need to stop trying to say, I trust me, I'm gonna do what I want to think I'm gonna do, because guess what? Without the Lord, you wouldn't be here. The Lord has a purpose in you. He put a purpose in your heart for a reason. There's a reason why you're on this planet. You would still be in heaven if that was the case. So stop trying to do what you want to do, because without the Lord, you wouldn't be here. So truly listen to God. Truly listen to Him, and stop trying to be that fake mentality that you think other people are supposed to be. Now, here's the problem. When you dress sassy, makeup, mascara, all that stuff, that fake mentality, I just say fake, just fake. When you do all that stuff, you may think you're happy, but guess what? In your spirit, oh no, it's not happy. You trying to put on that fake mentality. You have to be confident in yourself. So what if you look different? So what if you think you're bigger? So what if you think you're thinner? Well, guess what? At the end of the day, God made you perfectly, and He did not make you another person. So you be who you are. If God wanted you to be one of those sassy people, He would have made you that, and you wouldn't have to try. So accept for who you are and stop trying to worry about what other people are doing. I'm Deja, and I hope you enjoyed today's message. If you want to see other videos like this, I encourage you to subscribe, click that bell, and check my channel often. I have other videos of encouraging messages coming soon and already existing, so be sure to check those out. Now let the Lord use you, and God bless.